Kameron Scott here. Welcome to QueerChannel.tv. We're at the Gold Coast Skating Rink here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. As you just saw behind me, we're actually at a practice and scrimmage tonight for the Gold Coast Derby Grrls. They're getting geared up for their February 12th bout. So tonight we'll be talking to some of the players. We'll be talking to the coaches. We'll be talking to what they call fresh meat and rotten meat. So stick around. Hope you enjoy it. So we're standing here with Stasha. Stasha is now, I've learned, you are rotten meat, right?
Yes, that's correct. Rotten.
So we've already talked to someone who's fresh meat. Give us a rundown on what exactly rotten meat is.
The difference between rotten meat and fresh meat is fresh meat, you're basically learning how to skate and fall and move around the track. And then rotten meat, you're learning how to hit, how to take a hit, and how to skate with the pack, and more technical training goes along with that.
So how long were you fresh meat?
It typically is about anywhere from 1 to 3 months for the training. And then it depends on how long it takes you to get through it. You know, if you make all the practices, you can move through quickly. But if you have work or life gets in the way, it can take a little bit longer.
So we've seen some of the girls take some spills already today. Talking about the fresh meat, is that actually really integral, learning how to fall so you don't hurt yourself, I guess?
Absolutely, yes. Absolutely. You have to learn how to fall correctly so you don't break something or strain something, or then you're sitting on the bench and you're not helping out the team.
So is it literally just learning to fall?
Pretty much. We fall about, I think, probably 40 times the first couple of times that you come.
How long
practice.
How long have you been with the Derby Grrls here?
I just started in October. Yep.
So I'm hoping maybe February we might be able to see you out there.
No, probably not yet. I'll still be training, but hopefully by the end of the year, or at least halfway through the year, I'll start actually getting to play. So.
But you'll be there supporting, right?
Absolutely, yes. I'll be running the scoreboard probably.
Well, thank you for talking to us.
Sure, no problem.
All right, we're sitting here with bench coach Barely Human. Sir, how are you doing this evening?
Doing well, and yourself?
I'm doing good. I'm excited to be around all this estrogen tonight.
Most definitely. It's one of those things you have to take a good deep breath and then run.
It was a little scary for me when I walked in the door. I didn't know what to do.
Well, it's definitely something interesting. It's definitely something different. It's definitely something that is catching on nationwide, big time. Right
Most
now.
definitely. So what is your role as the bench coach? Give us a rundown of what your primary responsibilities are.
Pretty much what I'll do is I'll decide, it's like think of a baseball team and who's going to be in the lineup. I decide who's in the lineup, who's going out in what position in what particular time. It's also my job to watch that penalties are called the way they're supposed to, that the other teams don't do infractions that I catch that maybe a referee misses, those kind of things.
So you're essentially like the Joe Cox of...
And a pain in the neck, yes. I'm a professional pain in the neck.
You've been ejected from a bout?
No, because I'm charming and scary.
So it's all a front.
That's, you can ask any one of the girls. I may look scary, but I have never killed anybody that they found the body.
How long have you been with the Gold Coast Grrls?
Actually, we've been with Gold Coast since June. Actually, before that, I was with Dominion, which is a team up in Virginia. I was with them for a little over a year. And when we transferred down here, work-wise, we transitioned down here to the league down here and loving it. This is definitely a family.
I must have just missed you. That's where I know Tsunami from.
Yes.
I met the Derby Grrls and Dominion Girls right when they were first starting. So I can remember when they couldn't skate. So it's refreshing to come to a league and see the girls already practicing. I'm looking forward to the scrimmage today. I can't wait to see it.
It should definitely be a fun one. We've got some people that are snowed in up in New York, and some people that are snowed in here and there and everywhere else, and some sick people. But everybody that could make it is here, and we should have definitely a good scrimmage today.
Gearing up for February 12th, right?
Absolutely, my birthday.
Ah, look at that. So that's
I'm going to be 22 again.
Oh, yay, me too. I'm 23. I'm a little older than you.
You know those old guys.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, we're here with Dr. Psycho Cub. You're actually the head referee here for the Gold Coast Grrls, right?
I am the head referee for this season.
Oh, for at least this one, right? How'd you get involved with the girls?
I got involved with Gold Coast from being involved in a prior league up in Virginia, Dominion Derby Grrls. And the great thing about roller derby is it's pretty much everywhere. So as people move, you can actually maintain involvement in the sport. So as we moved down here to Fort Lauderdale, Gold Coast was available for involvement.
We were talking to Coach Barely Eagle earlier, so he's the one that you don't want to hear during the match. I'm assuming that you're the one the girls don't want to hear.
Absolutely. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear my whistle. But the rules are here to maintain safety and fair gameplay. So as much as no one likes necessarily complying with rules for sport, every rule is there for a reason.
So you yourself have to learn how to define whether trying to keep the girls safe or letting the girls play.
Correct. There's 4 levels of impact for every action that occurs against a player. You can either have no impact, which is no penalty. You can have a minor illegal impact, which means that you've done some illegal action, but it's only affected one player. You can have a major illegal impact, which means that it's actually negatively affected the jam or the bout that's occurring. And then you can have an expulsion, which means you've been a really bad girl. And you go right out.
We should have like a paddle wheel or like a little an executioner out the side. And, does Derby have penalty boxes?
We do have a penalty box. There's up to 6 people that can be in a penalty box. You can have up to 2 jammers and up to 2 blockers from each team in the penalty box. Penalties are served on a minute basis and only last while the jam is active. So in between each jam, there's 30 seconds. The penalty time is not counting down during that time. It's only during active jams. So they have to serve their full minute.
Wow.
And if they commit more than 1 penalty on their way out to the box, that'll be a 2-minute penalty. It could be a 3-minute penalty. There's even been a 4-minute penalty.
We're learning all the signs.
Yeah.
I feel like we're at a football game. All right, well, I guess they're starting, so maybe you got to head back in.
We do. Thank you very much.
And one of the great things about Derby is when you start off, they give you a wonderful name, like Fresh Meats. And that's what we have right here with Tracy. How are you doing, hon?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great. Are you having fun at our scrimmage tonight?
Always have fun.
Where'd you find out about Derby Girls? How'd you get involved?
I went online. I moved here about a year ago and just looking for like a social group and looked it up and
And you found her?
yeah, and I walked in and was like, "Hi, I'm here."
Can I play?
Yeah, exactly.
So how long have you had the tag Fresh Meat?
For I think it's been about 5 months.
What does it mean that you're Fresh Meat with the Derby Girls?
That means you're about as low as low. You have to do everything they say. No, it's basically you have a lot to learn, and there's a lot of people that come in here and go, "Oh, I want to play Derby. I saw this movie on TV," and then they don't last. Well, they don't want to have to learn all these girls' names that come in here, so they just say you're Fresh Meat until we know you're gonna stay, and if you're gonna stay, that means you're a part of the team, and then you get your name.
Of course, you don't get to skate in their bout that coming up next. So what you get to do is you get to keep score. How fun is it? I've kept score for baseball, basketball, football.
It's pretty easy. You have everybody's name down here. That's on the team, and we're doing the white team, then their numbers. And then whenever any of the officials call out any minors, we write down what kind of minor it is, and
So you just basically keep track of penalties.
all for stats.
That's gonna be fun. Well, we don't want to keep you. It looks like they're getting ready to start. So
All right.
go back and go do your job.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, so we're sitting here with Carnivorous Licks, right? And Freakarella. You can see they're actually on they're friends, but they're on opposite teams tonight. So, but clearly you're bitter rivals tonight, right?
Oh, yeah. Please, always. Yeah. Razor blades are being spit up.
Oh, right? You throw the marbles on the.
That's right. Marble, confetti, whatever needs. Vaseline.
Well, so far we've had 2 jams, and Black I think is kicking ass.
Black's doing good. They're good. Don't worry. Enjoy it while it lasts.
All right, bring it. Bring it.
See, this is what I love. We can all go out for a beer afterwards, but here. So how you two are? I guess I was talking to Bear. You guys are on the the founding board. You two.
Yeah, it's Freak, myself, and Just Business are the only ones that are left. We've been here since 2007, so we're going on for a year soon.
Now, what gave you three the inclination? Oh my God, I want to have flat track derby in South Florida.
She was one of the original people. She was there from day one, and I don't know what made them think of to bringing it, but thank you.
Well, what?
It's actually a skater. She skates now for the arch rivals in St. Louis, but her name is Domination. She wanted to bring Derby down here. I've been waiting for Derby for a long time, and then she did this whole rally the rollers, anybody who's interested, and I saw it and I was like, I am there 100% with you. We would do countdowns and flyer when we had 40, 50 people who came out originally, and this is where we started in this very rink, learning how to skate. We were all like Frankensteining it up, Frankensteining it, and we would take smoke breaks instead of water breaks, and we were horrible. But I mean, it's been a long time here in this rink.
Now we're coming up. You ladies are actually going to be able to soon to get your you're going to be full-fledged WFTA members. Now for our viewers, WFTA stands for the Women's Flat Track Derby Association. It took me a long time to remember that. Now coming up, you actually tonight you're getting prepared for your bout February 12th, correct? It's going to be
Well, this one is actually preparation for January 8th, which is our last sanctioned required bout before we get to graduate.
Now there'll be
February 12th at the War Memorial, and it'll be our first actual full-on WFTA bout.
Whose ass will you be kicking that night?
That would be Charlotte.
From North Carolina?
Yes.
They're coming a long way for an ass whooping.
Oh yeah, that's all right. They can come as far as they want for an ass whipping. We don't care. We'll travel too for them, whatever.
So the great thing is they can go to the website, Gold Coast Derby Grrls, GRRLS.
Riot Girl.
Yes.
Selling mistake.
No. I looked twice when I first saw it. But your tickets are actually available on Ticketmaster, too.
They're available on Ticketmaster. You can get them now, and we'll actually have promoter ones available, hard copies. We'll be at Churchill's January 21st, Jello Wrestling, Jello Shots.
Heard about that.
Yes, and we give them out, for audience participation and discounted pricing. So we'll be flying it up recently soon.
And we talked to some of your fresh meat and your rotten meat tonight. So where can they go to learn more if one of our female viewers that we have out there wants to hop in?
Our next orientation is going to be February 6th. It's Sunday here at the rink at 5:30. So girls that are interested, get on our website, send us an email, say, hey, we want to come by. February 6th, be here.
And when you email info, you get to talk to this one. We've been talking for weeks.
Roller derby is my life.
See, there we go.
Wake up to answer your emails. That's all I'm here for.
All right. Well, thank you, ladies. So, guys, make sure you check it out. It's coming February 12th is the next bout. With January 12th, 21st.
Oh, January 21st
Right,
is
right.
Churchill's. It's
There we
Rock
go.
versus roller derby too.
Yes. Jello Wrestling.
Jello Wrestling, my popular demand.
Yeah, who wouldn't want to see butch women Jello Wrestling? I know I would. So, but thank you, ladies. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, we're all done here at the skating rink. Be sure to check the girls out, goldcoastderbygrrls.com. Their next bout, February 12th against Charlotte. Find their tickets on Ticketmaster.com or through the website. Once again, thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next time right here on QueerChannel.tv.